One of the first things I learned once I had taken over the reins and been assigned the task of becoming the director of the St. Paul Handicapable ministry was that our group was very interested in seeing themselves on the big screen, as we called it. Almost from the beginning of the ministry in October 1997, students were yearning for more photos of themselves which they could hold in their hands and take home. When they discovered we could take those photos and add in video clips and make a movie production that highlighted them on the big screen for all to see, they immediately fell in love with the new concept. It was like going to the local movie theater, and instead of seeing Hollywood stars and starlets, they could see themselves having starring roles. A new social aspect had been added to our ministry, and it would only grow exponentially. The visual change in our operating procedure began to take off in 2005. The first major production we produced was the St. Paul Handicapable story. It took a few weeks to finish the movie, which was approximately 75 minutes long. It took 24 hours for the movie to render, where the master copy is finally burned. From this master copy, I could burn other DVDs for those who might want one. To premiere the movie on February the 25th, 2005, we held a huge Hollywood-type grand opening in the CLEC's Fellowship Hall. The students dressed to the hilt, and we hired a limousine service to transport our movie stars from Handi Hall to the front entrance of the CLEC. A cheering crowd of Handi teachers, volunteers, parents, group home leaders, companions, and several of our church's members and friends welcomed our stars onto the red carpet, which began just inside the entrance into the Fellowship Hall. At the end of the red carpet was a TV-like personality who did personal interviews with each of the arriving stars. I estimated we had over 125 who were in attendance. In my opinion, the grand opening was every bit as good as Hollywood could have done. The movie did not disappoint. The Handi stars roared their approval when they saw themselves on the big screen and let out huge belly laughs when humor permeated the scene. This was such an uplifting and fulfilling experience for all. We had turned the corner, and we would never turn back from trying to satiate our group's appetite for more movies.